my goodness. How does she look today? Oh, I just took a shower and I'm getting ready to show you something. So I'm a songwriter. I haven't written for a long time, but I still have some equipment. And I want you to tell me when I play little tunes if you like them or not, because I'm looking for an intro that will be for Jackie's and my show on YouTube. Not sure. Or should I? Should I play or should I go? Okay, never mind. Now to the chickens. Morning coffee. Almost done with my little entry deck here. That's a lot of work just for an entry deck. What are you guys doing? Sometimes in the incubator you get that one little chickie that comes 2 days early. I wonder why use an incubator when you have a rooster and hens. It's because some hens are not so broody. They don't last more than a week sitting on the eggs, or also my hens are hen peckers. Chico the rooster stops them from doing that, but they could also injure a baby chick before, it could be too late. So I want to keep them safe, and then once they're hatched, I'll show you what I do. This chickie is breaking free, making progress. You just broke through before I could film the rest of you getting out. Yeah, it's keeping her warm in there right now. You're gonna be a brown one, huh? Okay. How are you doing in there? What are we going to name you? Feathers are getting dried off. Now, I don't know if these other two will hatch. I put it through the light, and there's this light right here that you can look at the egg. Now, this one looked solid, so it might be maybe hatching later today. Let's see. It's not a toy. I know, but it's... Yeah, it's not a toy. I know. As you can see, some of the egg is still attached to the chicken. I kind of didn't get a good shot. Let me try again. It's just pedaling around the block here. But yeah, so there's this little cord from the egg that naturally stays there and then comes off. Not like a human baby, but sort of like a human baby. Oh, poor thing. Still learning to... And she gets tired, I can see. We got to keep you warm. And you have the biggest feet. Oh my goodness. Wonder what kind of shoes we're going to have to get for you. Eyes are opening just fine. Sunshine, really? Oh my gosh. Why can't you be like your sister? She falls asleep after getting excited. She's getting fluffy. I know it's not the greatest scene when you see blood, but that is just a natural thing when they hatch from their egg. Sleepy. Here she goes, sleepy. She wakes up and jerks. That's funny. Yeah, you get worn out. did something a little unusual. I put the baby chick under her to see if she would treat it properly. And I'm just going to stand watch to see if she accepts it. If not, I'll show you where I put the baby chicks. What I do is a covering up here so that if the chickens come up on the cage and poop or whatever, that they don't get to the chicks. So I fill it with, new cedar, and then I have the feeder and water. But this is where they would stay, and then I have a heat lamp. But this is summertime, so it won't be needed too often. Another thing you can do is, well, what I do is I do heat packs, and they last through the night. You could also get a heating pad. I also keep my bees in what used to be the jacuzzi house, but they're making honey, and that will be a video for next time. Girls enjoying your watermelon? Gathered around. They're like, what's that cheeping over there? Or the other egg hasn't hatched. But what I did was put the warm, or actually hot water, in 2 of these Tostitos jars. It's good to save your jars. You can use them for so many things. Anyway, stuffed animal, got food and water, and she's just chirping all the way, staying warm. It's not pretty, but I put this mesh net up to keep my chickens safe from avian flu, which are basically spread from other birds. Of course, you're going to get spider webs and all kinds of things in the net, but it's nice because the blackbirds, crows, blue jays, bluebirds, robins, woodpeckers wouldn't bother them, but it just keeps them safe. I have what is known as the deterrent alarms, so at nighttime these solar alarms do really well. I have them placed in different places, but if the bear wants to come over the fence, or a raccoon, or anything else, a coyote or fox, to get my chickens, they're usually closed up in their house anyway, but the alarm will go off and I'll come out with the dogs, and the dogs will tell them to go away. See my garden here. I've got watermelon, cantaloupe, squash, tomatoes, strawberries, a hanging strawberry, and then this is for the hummingbirds. My other garden, so I've got the bell peppers, cilantro, chili peppers, Fresno peppers, hatch chili peppers, carrots. Carrots are coming up. You can see them. Ooh, a couple of these are going to be big ones. We've got beets, lettuce, cilantro, did I say that? Parsley, celery, different types of tomato plants. So my entry deck is a work in progress. I still have to put the roofing on. I have the plywood up, and you can see I've used a lot of scrap. And then of course have my ladder over there. I put mesh up on the other deck that kind of, it's on the top and the sides. That way it shades it for me. And I made a ramp. The dogs already have it dirty. So this is pretty shaded. This is the other deck, but it's nicely shaded. If I want to sit out here, or sorry, I'm always nasally. It's a sinus thing. That wood over there is what I tore out, and in the previous video you could see that. That's a dog house I built. The dogs rarely go in it unless it's winter. Then they go in there to keep warm, but other than that, they come in the house because they're spoiled. About 10 years ago, I built them this dog ramp out of scrap. You can see where this one was not doing well, so I just put another piece of wood there, and it's really, really sturdy. Put an old piece of carpet. I like to refurbish wood. Yes, I like to make things. I don't know why, but I'm good at refurbishing things, old wood, and going to yard sales and getting things and saying, hey, I can redo this. Not furniture, but just like a shed or chicken coop, dog house, things like that. I will use complete scrap wood. It could have holes in it, but I will cut the bad pieces off. It can't be dry rotted, of course, but I will make the best of it. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I am on 2 acres, and this is a channel for Jackie and I. She's been busy. Her relative is expecting a baby, and so she's been very busy, but we will start our talk show. But for now, I'm just showing you around, and she'll be showing you around too at her place. But for now, just showing you what I do, and all of my, I'd say, I'm not a rancher or a farmer, but I've learned a lot to self-sustain with food. Now, if we're talking about meat, if we had some great disaster or apocalypse or something that happened, we have so many turkey and deer around here. That's what I would be eating, is deer and turkey for meat. Hopefully, last resort, my chickens, but you know, they're a good resource of food to have too. And of course, I get a supply of eggs, I get honey, I have my vegetables, and then what you can do is can jar your vegetables and have those through the winter. If you have electricity or you don't mind paying a large bill, you could grow your plants indoors, but I prefer natural sunlight. Well, thank you again for watching. Please subscribe, because we will be having a talk show and showing you also something that we have never seen anyone do before, and that is 2 older females showing how to use, believe it or not, weapons for survival. We're not instructing anyone. We're going to be showing you our skills. And this will be a hoot and holler for us and for you. Take care.